Long live the Empire.
Hello there, fellow collectors. May the 4th be with you. Let's go. A Sunday night. May the 4th. How often does something like this happen? It can't be that often. I don't know when the next Sunday, May 4th, is going to be. But whenever it is, I'll be back again. Welcome into the show, everybody. Welcome into the stream. Welcome to episode 56 of Sunday Showcase, where I review all of this week's 1/6 scale news, and we got some heat. We got some bangers this week, and I hope, of course, that this helps you get rid of your Sunday scaries, and I hope you all enjoy your stay tonight. Little housekeeping for you, as always. Guys, if you haven't and you like what I do on my channel, please support by becoming a channel member. Join up on the fandom. Shout out to all 46 members. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Get exclusive access to stuff, emojis, all the fun stuff in the chat, the badges, exclusive giveaways for members only. Don't forget you get store credit as a super fan or fanatic tier to Underground Figures quarterly, $5 or $10, depending on the tier. You guys know how to join. If you haven't, you can look at it on my page, or it's always usually not in the chat tonight, but pretty easy to join. So thank you all, really appreciate it. I am looking forward to a fun show tonight. I see a lot of people already hanging out in the chat. Be a lot of fun stuff to talk about. Tonight. And then, guys, as always, if you like the cases behind me, go check out MODUSPACE. They're still running this Easter. Never mind. Wait, the Easter thing ended. No, it's still on here, but it's over. Go check out MODUSPACE. Use code FANDOM in all caps for a little extra money off your order. And then also, guys, a lot of you already know this, but go check out my side channel that I'm doing, the Force Cast, and just got my new logo. Shout out to my boy Cage, who's in the chat, for helping hook me up with this one. But I'm going to be actually reviewing, I watched Tales of the Underworld today. I'm going to do an episode review breakdown for each episode, I think. So it'll be kind of quick hitting videos. I'm going to start doing that this week and post those up. Yes, if you haven't, please, my goal, I mean, it'd be awesome if I got to like 100 subs by the end of the night. That would be my goal. And would be awesome. So if you haven't, guys, please head over. Cage dropped the link in the chat. Please head over, subscribe to this channel. I'd really, really appreciate it. Let's get this going. And it's going to be fun. It'll be fun to do some simple content on there that's Star Wars related. And then, of course, before I address all of you lovely people in chat, I want to give a shout out to Underground Figures. You can check them out by going to undergroundfigures.net. You get that double box shipping free of charge. You get those prices below Sideshow. You get that excellent customer service as always. Check out the description below for details. Please mention that I sent you as well, even if you just have a question, so I can keep the perk going for the members of the channel. So there's some great stuff on his website as always, all the time. But let's get to you people now in the chat. Got a lot to navigate tonight. We got a lot of figures to talk about. I got a lot of tabs open, and it's May the 4th. So, you know, some fun stuff is going to happen tonight. We got Fanatic Howard Paz in chat. What's up, Howard? He says, happy May the 4th. Hoping for some bangers tonight for Revenge of the 5th. May the Force be with you all. Yes. I hope we get something tonight. I'm pretty sure I want to go a little bit longer on the show tonight because I'm hoping if I'm still on by like, I don't know, 10:30, 11 Central, that maybe we'll get something dropped. And just, I got a feeling. I got a feeling tonight. So thank you for being here, bro. We got another Fanatic Valkyrie Magus in the house. What's up, man? He says, happy May the 4th. Steve and friends, have a great live stream. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for being here. And we got Fanatic Cage, like I already mentioned. He says, happy May the 4th, everyone. Hope you all had a glorious day with the strength emoji. My favorite one. He says, also don't forget to hit that like button on your way in, or more younglings will get got. The Spidey emoji. Oh, that's funny, man. Thank you for being here as always. We got fan Clinton Martin in the house as always too. Howdy, folks. What's up, Clinton? Appreciate you always being here, man. Every single week. We got Big Poser. What up, though? What up, bro? Thank you so much for being here. We got Superfan OG fan when Star Wars was just Star Wars. You know we had to be in here tonight for the Star Wars show. Hello, everyone. Happy May the 4th. May the Force be with you always. Hello there. Hello to you, man. Thank you so much for being in the chat. We got another Fanatic. Austin Collects. Happy May the 4th. Thank you for being here, bro. He says, Artisan Obi-Wan tonight. I feel it. Wouldn't that be something if we got an Artisan Obi-Wan drop live? Come on. Come on, man. Another Fanatic, AJ Agrusa in the house. What's up, AJ? Says, greeting, friends. I've got a crazy morning on tap tomorrow, but I absolutely had to stop in to say happy May the 4th to everyone. May the Force be with you all. Thank you, bro. Hope everything goes well at work tomorrow on a crazy Monday, and hopefully it's not too crazy. Hopefully it's not too crazy. My work schedule is changing this week. So typically I go into work at 6:30 in the morning, but on Mondays and Wednesdays now I'm going to go in a little bit later, around 8 o'clock. So I can keep the stream going a little bit more on these other days, which will be a big help so I don't have to lose so much sleep. So I'll be nice to get to sleep in a little bit tomorrow, which is another reason I want to kind of go a little bit later tonight for the show. We got Fan Universal here in the house. What is up, bro? He says, evening, everyone. Evening to you, man. Thanks so much for being here. We got Superfan Big Rib in the building. What's up, everyone? What is up, Big Rib? Cheers to you, man. Thank you for being here. We got Stacy in here as always. Jedi291. Good evening, Stephen, fellow collectors. Happy May the 4th. Happy May the 4th to you. Thank you for being here. We got Beskar Kid in the house. What is up, bro? Happy Star Wars Day, Steve and chat. Grand Admiral Sneaker is back. Yes, bro. Had to do it. Had to do it. Kept it in my basement just in case the opportunity presented itself. So had to do it. But thank you so much for being here, Beskar Kid. Always appreciate you being in the chat. Cage says no sash. Krennic would be disappointed. Yes, he would. Maybe next time. I'll go get a sash. We got Big Dog Pound Superfan in the house. Woo! Nice outfit. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you tuning in to the show. Appreciate that. Clint says, May the 4th be with you always. You as well, bro. It is your destiny. Gotta love it, man. We got fan MB Dyson 829 in the house. What's up, MB Dyson? Hello there, Steven fans. LOL. Oh, he's hitting them emojis. Appreciate it, bro. Grand Admiral Steve, sick, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got Clash Obsession, longtime fan of the channel. Hello there. Hello, all. Appreciate you being here as always, man. OG fan, look at these. Well, you can't see them on my screen, but look at them in the chat. Look at these glorious emojis. He hit all of them. The best, man. Put a lot of way more time and effort into those probably than I had to. But it was fun nevertheless. We got Superfan Boba Fettuccine in the house. What's up, Boba? He says, may the 4th be with you all. You too, man. Thank you so much for being here. Cage's Double Dog daring you all to sub to the Forcecast. Please do. We got Feodome 2 in the house. Hello all. What's up, man? Thank you so much for tuning in to the show tonight. And we got my boy Nick's Collectibles. Oh my gosh, he dropped some heat with that the custom green goblin, which I'm still waiting to get mine even shipped to me. So one day. But what's up, Nick? Thanks so much for being here, man. We got Striker 47 in the house. Says hello there. Happy May the 4th to you. My wallet is not safe, but it is under control with the new reveals and releases. Already pre-ordered the new Grogu and enjoying the prequel trilogy on Disney Plus. Awesome, man. Thanks so much for being here. We got a longtime fan as well, Titer FL in the house. What's up, Titer? Any chance we get Revenge of the 5th drops? I think we have to get something tonight. We have to get another drop. This event that Hot Toys is doing, I'm pretty sure goes through the 25th. So I would think we're probably going to get something on like something art like anniversary related. We got to, man. We got Honest Hansel in the house, longtime fan as well. What's up, bro? He says, what's up? Safe to say this May the 4th, I am safe. Don't need any of them. Wow, man, that's crazy. Good for you though. Save that money. We got another longtime fan, Christian Crosshair Cooper in the house. Happy May the 4th, everyone. Happy May the 4th to you, man. Thank you so much. I didn't get a chance to reply to your message, but I know you sent me a picture of that Balin skull that you're opening. Congrats, man. Excellent figure. OG fan, Forcecast member, Order 66. Yes, thank you, bro, for doing that. I appreciate you subbing to the new channel. Christian says, I heard rumors we might get an Anakin tonight. I mean, we're going to get another Anakin. It's going to happen. Damn, OG fan. I finally get the due-back Trooper tomorrow. So best Monday ever. Mine is going to likely ship this week. I am also very excited to finally get to that one. It's been since I paid it off in early February, and Sideshow's drop shipping it from Underground, or for Underground rather. So yeah, it's about time that is shipping out to me. I am very excited for that one as well. We got Chris Santos now. What's up, Chris? He says, hey, Steve, sorry I'm late. I just watched Thunderbolts. I saw Thunderbolts as well yesterday. I enjoyed the movie. I thought it was a good movie. It wasn't what I expected, but in a good way. And yeah, I was happy with it. Looking forward to what the future holds there with those characters. We got longtime superfan Brad Cormack in the house. What's up, Brad? He says, evening, everyone. Hello there. Thank you for being here as always, Brad. Appreciate you tuning in. And we got a long time fan, Tristan, in the house. Die well. Captain Enoch is here. Yes, dude, that's good sign that he's also shipping from Sideshow. So hopefully I can get mine soon. I'm looking forward to getting that one eventually as well. I got a little bit of I'm still waiting on Maul with the speeder too. Taking a while. Okay, where we at? Let me keep going. We got 16 Star Wars Pimpazoid in the house. What's up, man? It says, what's up? Do you think any more announcements or drops come tonight? I think so. I think we're going to get some. We got Mark in the house. What's up, Mark? I don't know if it's Mark Li or Mark Lee, but what's up, Mark? What's up, fam? Star Wars fans rejoice. Yes, sir. Let's go. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. We got Rusty Bronco in here as well. What's up, Rusty? Dewback came today. Congratulations. That is awesome. Can't wait to get that. Oh my gosh. Got a spot for it right here in this corner unit. That's where the dewback is going. It's going to look glorious in there. Big Dog Pound One says, my Captain Enoch is coming home. Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm excited for that figure too. Keep getting this Ahsoka case right here. Whoop, this one. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling, man. I am excited for that. We got Joven in the house. What's up, Joven? Happy Sunday, folks. Got the Present Toys Ghost Rider incoming this week. Super hyped. Dang, that's cool, man. Congratulations. Looks like a cool figure. We got fan Renz Tolentino in the house. My guy, Renz, what's up? He says, hello there, Admiral. Hello, Renz. Thank you so much for being here, bro. And I am caught up with all you guys in the chat. I'm looking forward to getting all of your thoughts tonight for a ton of figures. I'm going to start out with talking about this Prey figure and get that out of the way before we get into all the Star Wars talk. And you know what else I might talk about too is actually, you know what? I might save those for the very end. I'm going to actually talk about some others. I want to talk about some Star Wars first. That's what I want to do. Let's see, where do I want to start here? Man, there's a lot to get through. Holy smokes. Yeah, okay, we're going to talk about Star Wars first. But before we talk about Star Wars, I'm going to need somebody to drop me a number in the chat between 20 and 40. First number gets it. First number gets it. Yeah, OG fan 33. Okay, that was very close to blasphemy. Hell yeah, dude. I'm not going to talk about other figures first. It's crazy. Crazy. 33. Let's give something away here. Let's go set this timer for 33. Sorry, y'all are going to hear some loud clicks. And we got 46 y'all in here. Please, before I run this, or while you're waiting for this to be done, please would appreciate it if you guys hit that like button. And let's spin it. Ooh, that's loud. I need to figure out if I can turn the volume down on this puppy. Very loud. Woo! Who got it? 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 Hey, my guy Thrawn's office. He's got to be around somewhere. He has got to be around. I don't know if he usually pops in a little bit later. But congrats, man. You have won a $25 thing of store credit to Underground Figures, which I know he's always getting stuff from there. So there you go. There you go, man. I got to jot it down in my phone because I got to take a couple little notes here. And I got it. So congrats, man. Congratulations. Thrawn's office, which I forgot to update the name on here. It's really Mike Paws Literates, but I just forgot to update his name. I just keep all my channel member log running. And I forgot to update his, just change his name, but you guys know who it is. Congratulations. Congrats, Mike. Kicking it off with a giveaway. Had to do it. Had to do it on Star Wars Day, man. Tighter says, my dewback's about to ship and I got terrified. Yes, that sucks, man. Like, I saw some people getting a pretty high amount of money for the tariff charge for the dewback. And I don't think I'm getting one because it's technically ordered through Underground and Sideshow's drop shipping it. So I just think I'm going to get my shipping notification and that'll be that. So Tristan says, I don't want anything else. Just give me Shin. Yeah, I'm really excited for Shin to drop as well. And Hera. And young Ahsoka and Anakin. Just the rest of the Ahsoka line, really. Let's see here. Rusty says the Jabba recast is killing me. The payment plan is still too much money. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Jabba a little bit later on. Thank you guys all for giving numbers. And yes, Clinton, wow, a giveaway to kick off the show. What are we winning? Sorry, I missed it. There you go. Underground Figure Store credit. Winner gets Steve's show worn Admiral outfit. Maybe I'll give that away one time at some point and sign it for somebody. It's like a jersey. Sounds like the kids getting on the mini bike. Oh, it's funny. But okay. Let's get to something here, because where are we at? 25 minutes in the show. Let's talk about this guy here. Doop. Where are we at? Oh, and there he is. He just popped up in the chat before we talk about Darth Nihilus. We got Mike Paws Literus, formerly known as Thrawn's Office. Mike is here. Mike, right before you got here, you won a $25 thing in store credit to Underground Figures. So I will get you sorted for that. I got your information, and we'll get that added onto your Underground account there for you. But thank you for joining. Appreciate you being here, man. This was literally like, I don't know, 3 minutes ago. Did this giveaway right before talking about the first figure. So you were like 3 minutes too late for it, but it's yours. Yes, really. Yes, really. Congratulations. We got Fanatic, Malgus 4 Emperor, Darth Malgus 4 Emperor. Evening all. What's up, bro? Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Beskar Kid says, no tariffs from Hong Kong yet. Got Boss and Elite Trooper coming in tomorrow. Dude, I'm excited to see him. I gotta, hopefully, I'm taking my chances on Sideshow. Hopefully gonna lock those down. It's gonna be tough get. Steve Show worn Admiral sweat stained outfit. You are welcome, Mike. Thank you for being a channel member. Okay, let's talk about Darth Nihilus here. Man, they are really going in on the legend stuff, and I am here for it 100%. We got Darth Malix missing lower jaw here. Nihilus is glorious. I'm all in on Old Republic figures. Let's get a poll going here. Are you getting Nihilus? Yes, no, maybe. Please vote in the poll. Are you getting this figure? Ansan says, look, it's an amazing figure. I don't know much of him, but I don't know much of him, but I know of him. Man, this is a really cool figure. When these drop, it really reminds me of my like Black Series days when they had all these like Legends characters that they did. And yeah, it is just a it's just a badass looking figure, man. Gotta love this, like this mask, dude. This dark side line with like these Legends characters with like Starkiller, Revan, Darth Nihilus, these are gonna be looking real nice when you get them all together. And yeah, he is. I wonder if this looks like it might be I'm gonna guess his suit is gonna be nylon now that they're doing it that way. But this is badass, man. And this wired cape that he has on, or this hooded thing, looks really, really cool. Yeah, so we got Malgus that's coming too. Like the line for this is just gonna be insanely good when it's all said and done. Like you can put these with like all together in one display area and it's gonna be looking really, really sick. Yeah, I love the robes. I love the tailoring. Let me get to some comments from you guys here. Yeah, I hope they make my namesake soon and give me my removable jaw. Yeah, Malik's got to be coming. It has to at this point. Clinton said, I just wish he didn't have the Vader hands. I didn't notice that until just now. To be honest, I haven't really been able to look at much of the pictures of all these figures. Really, I haven't gone like really in depth in the photos until just now. So, yeah. Ryan Stadler. What's up, Ryan? Thank you for being here. Speaking of tariffs, it's not stopping me from getting what I want, but it is a little irritating to pay tariffs on due back when other people's got their 2 months ago before the tariff effect. Yeah, especially when it's like $50. That sucks. Really sucks. We got Fanatic Eric Hanky in the house. What's up, Eric? He says day one pre-order Nihilus. Bring Scion, Malik, and more. Dude, they're gonna bring it. Honestly, this whole Sith line would be sick to have, no doubt. Cage says Nihilus almost has a bigger appetite than Steve, Grand Admiral. We got Luis Niles. What's up, Luis? Says Olaf Figures and Fandom. Hello to everybody else. Thank you so much for being here, man. 16 Star Wars Pim's always said, did you see Sideshow has a new queue system? I noticed it when I got in the queue for Cherry Blossom Trooper. I did see that. I didn't try to queue for anything. I didn't try to get that trooper, but I did see that, which is hopefully that means they're really working on it. This like lightning effect here is really cool as well. I mean, these figures, man, they just look menacing. They pose really, really well. And then we get this, baby. Let's go. We get a Jedi Revan tease. I know that they do this a lot and they put characters and stuff, but this one is a like figure that they haven't really just, I feel like they wouldn't just put this in like this. Like this is a true tease. And honestly, I think that this is probably gonna be a figure that could potentially drop this, like be announced this week. I could see them doing that. Or like within the month, like, cause why not? You know, but yeah, Jedi Revan, that is sick, man. I love having two separate, like one light, one dark of the same character. It kind of reminds me of like the Mandalorian version of Ahsoka, and then the new the new Ahsoka series one that came out. Just like, I love the differences in the outfit, you know, going from like the darker to the lighter. I think that's just something that's really cool to have. And Jedi Revan's badass. And there you go with Starkiller. And it's just, these guys are just really badass, man. MB Dice says, I don't know many of these Legends characters, so pass for me. That's fair. I get it. If you definitely don't know about it, then I probably wouldn't do it either. Brad says, I know nothing about Nihilus, but I'm getting him. And then just the opposite. He looks like a badass, going to look awesome in my collection. I think the one thing is too, is if you're into Star Wars and you don't know much about these characters, whether that's because you got into Star Wars later, you just never got into games, or you never got into Legends, you can always just like go on YouTube and learn about a character and whatever. Even if you know about him, you can go on and watch stuff and like just lore videos and whatnot about these different characters, and it's worth doing. You know, it's just, you're gonna learn more about Star Wars stuff, which is always fun. Darth Malix, Mrs. Lord Joss, is a hood on Nihilus wired? I'm gonna guess yes. This looks like it is wired. Need to fix it a bit so it doesn't look like hamster ears, as much as my wife loves hamsters. Yeah, I noticed that too. Like these ears are elevated like a decent amount. But this looks like a wire to me. But yeah, I'm gonna guess you can probably press those down more. Damn, Tristan says the tariff charge for Enoch was $25. Damn. Yeah, that adds up over time. You buy a lot of figures. Professor Kid says we're not done yet. Expect more exclusives too. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get, I am feeling like now, especially with the Delta Squad 2, we got 2 more of them that have yet to be announced, which are gonna be like, they're gonna give us that squad. We're gonna get slammed within like the next month or two. And yeah, it's just, oh man, I don't know. I'm still waiting on these other Power of the Dark Side event figures to come in last year, which was another getting slammed event. So crazy. MB Dice says, I need a Mauler Vader before I get a Darth. I don't know. Yeah, I feel that. Maybe get a main character before. Yeah, Kate says Nihilus lore is definitely worth your time. 100%. I would definitely go look into it if you don't know much about the character, because then you'll just want the character. It's same for Darth Malgus. Like once you look into him, into his character, if you don't know about it and you watch like some of the cutscenes from the game and stuff, you're gonna want it. Yeah, Clint says the same thing. Hopefully the hood is wired. I'm gonna guess that it is. And this doesn't really look like this is a very simple figure. My guess it's gonna come in like the 265-ish range is my guess, around similar to like kind of how 265, 270, kind of how Starkiller was, unless they up the price because of everything that's going on. We'll see, but pretty simple nevertheless. You get a basic stand, some interchangeable gloves or hands, you get the LED light up saber, and that's pretty much it. Some lightning effects. Cool, pretty straightforward figure, but I'm looking forward to it. Are you guys getting this? I put up a poll, we got 32 votes. I'll end this one. Are you getting Nihilus? End the poll. I like putting in maybe, because I feel like when I used to do polls initially, it was kind of just like yes or no, but I feel like sometimes there's figures that I'm undecided on, and I feel like sometimes you don't really know for sure. So oh, he is 265 on Sideshow. I didn't realize he was already up. I missed that completely. Oh no, he did go up because he went up when when Palpatine went up. So yeah, same as I guess, even though not knowing, I was right on with that one. So 265. Yeah, man, there you go. We got longtime fan Hot Toys Hotline, a good friend Connor in the house. What's up, bro? He says, yes, I am getting Darth Nihilus. This emoji. Love that emoji. It's so good. But thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate it. I know this guy's hyped for a lot of the stuff we're getting to, and he's making his pre-order rounds, getting everything, scooping it all up. No doubt. But thank you for being here, bro. I do appreciate it. let's move on to this guy. Man, this one was like, this was this, when we already are kind of waiting on a Revenge of the Sith Darth Sidious, and then this guy drops, and now you've got so many Palpatine options. And this was a very quick turnaround. It was like teased potential Palpatine, teased a Star Wars Celebration, boom, this thing just shifts right around, or they get a really quick turnaround and do it. Exactly. Cage, my boy. Cage is seriously just obsessed with Palpatine. But yeah, man, what a sick figure this one is. This is really, really good. And this is like, not often do they do ones to kind of entice you to buy two, but this could be one of those. Rusty Bronco says, this is a question that a lot of people are asking. Do I cancel the Palpatine? I wouldn't. I think like it's worth keeping the other one, because I do like the outfit from the one when he's like battling against Yoda as well. And I want to see kind of what the head sculpts will look like, because I'm going to get this, and I got the Revenge of the Sith one coming, the other Revenge of the Sith one coming too. I want to see what the head sculpts look like, because I might want to put this head sculpt potentially onto the other one as well, because you could swap them a little bit. So we'll see what happens, but that's what I'm going to wait. I'm not going to cancel my other one. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it for now. We'll see what happens. Honest Answer says, this Palpatine is so tempting. I'm holding off for Emperor Return of the Jedi 2.0. Yeah, that's probably bound to happen at some point too. It's treason then. Yes, I would. I'm not going to cancel mine. But yeah, damn, this looks damn good. Yeah, best cricket always two there are needed for the display. Yep. Yeah, this one's justifiable too, because you get the two head sculpts. You can do the two different looks, one with the robes on, one's with them off. Also, I will say these lightning effects on the fingers are actually pretty decent. And I'm kind of like, I feel like a lot of these accessories really, a lot of the times I don't use them because they look like too plasticky. Like fire, I'm kind of like, it just, a lot of times fire doesn't look right. And this looks really good how they did like this translucency into the fingertips and stuff like that too. Like that is really well done. You can see it like go right down into into the fingers, the way that they painted it, however they did it. But I think that is actually pretty well done for this figure. Yeah, and then like you can just take it off and you get a whole, like take his black robe off and you get a whole nother look, right? So that's really cool. This is so good, man. This is so damn good. And it almost like, it looks like they took the clone. I'm like going off the top of my head. It looks like the, oh, here, you know what? I'll start up a poll. I'll do yes, no, yes, two, no, maybe. Are you getting this? Yes, two, no, maybe. You guys can vote. This head sculpt looks like the Clone Wars one, but also it looks like they made him like, they changed like almost like the skin tone a little bit, so he's not as almost looks like, so it's not as like the animated, the way that it looked in animation, which was I feel like a little bit like lighter, like a little bit more washed out compared to this, probably just from the animation style. So this looks like a more realistic version of that, which makes sense. Also, they did a really good job with like I feel like the hands here too, like the way that his hands are, they really actually did a good job too of like how he actually holds his hands. Oh, it's so good, man. This is great with the robe off with this head sculpt on. I must say that is really good. And I forget what the price is on him, but I think it's like, what was it, $285? Yeah, $285 on Sideshow. For what you get here, like it's like two head sculpts and like basically the ability to do two separate figures is pretty dang good. You know what I mean? I think that's a, compared to some of the other prices we're getting for stuff, I think that's fair. Ryan says, this is so awesome, it's too hard to pass on. Yeah, I was. I can't pass on this one. This one's gotta happen. MB Dice says, Yoda, I need. Yeah, Yoda's probably gonna happen too here soon. Big dog pound. I can see some ladies at the club doing their nail just like old Unc Palpatine. Oh, Best Cricket says must have all Palpatines. Yeah, he's one of those characters, man. No doubt. Ryan says seems like it hurts their business in the sense they didn't already ship the other one before they did this. Oh, you're talking about the you're talking about the Palpatine. Yeah, I don't know though, because it's hard to say, because a lot of these companies already put in their orders. Like Sideshow already has their order in for the other one. So like, I don't think it's Hot Toys that's losing the business. It's the other, it's the people who buy them off of Hot Toys really that are the ones that end up losing out when it comes to that, I feel like. Cage says, looks like he just told someone he could save his wife from certain death. Yes, he does. Thank you, Clinton, for confirming the 285. What's up, Neilerific? Thanks so much for being here. Longtime fan of the channel. He says, hey, Stephen, fellow collectors, I ordered. Awesome, bro. Oh, yeah. And this looks really good, like even with the hood up and stuff, too. Look at that, man. Come on. Come on. They get hit. They have always done his head sculpt really well. This one is also really good. They got the Sith eyes right too. Like that looks really good, man. Look at this. Just hold on, let me go back in. The tailoring on his outfit looks really good too. Like all these intricate little designs on his clothing. The robe actually looks nice. Look, just the facial features on this, the sculpting like details are just crazy. All these little wrinkles in here and stuff. This one's just really, really good. They really went off for this one. Ryan says, I just wish he had a snarl like I am the Senate. That would have been good. That would have been a hard one to pull off, but that would have been cool. New Lyric says, hi, Stephen, fellow collectors. Oh, I see you're redoing your message. I ordered the other Palpatine, but this one looks so good, so versatile. It's a must. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. We got collection session. I just hope the head sculpt doesn't soften up. So yes, I almost said we got you in the house, but I know you were, I shouted out your comment earlier. So yeah, I just hope the head sculpt doesn't soften up. I think it'll be fine. They seem to do good with this type of head sculpt like this, when it's almost like the Return of the Jedi one is so good for how old that figure is. Like that one is excellent. So I think they're going to do right by this one. Stacy says this figure is definitely coming home. This is the best looking figure announced this year. Damn, that's a big compliment. But it's up there. It looks great. Looks awesome, man. Kyrie FL unlimited power. No. Oh, it's so good, man. It's so good seeing that in theaters again. Unlimited pre-orders. Yeah, dude. Yeah, right. It's scary, man. And we got Mr. This Justin, aka Justin, aka How. Yeah. Celebrating 15 months of membership. Thank you so much, man. He says, may the 4th be with you. You as well, man. I love Star Trek. May the 4th be with you. Gosh, get that out of here. This is Star Wars talk, man. Mace owned this dude and got backstabbed. I mean, if Mace was as powerful of a Jedi that everybody says he is, I don't know, man. It probably wouldn't happen how it went down. He could have done more. No take backs now. Justin, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. I'm too weak. I can't hold it any longer. Oh, man. Yeah, so many great quotes from Papa Palps in Revenge of the Sith. Oh, yes. It was so good. So good. I love doing Palpatine quotes. Palpatine was playing possum. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about this. Oh, whoops. Oh, shit. Let me go back. Sorry, I'm going really fast. Tristan, get out of here with this propaganda. I mean, at least Mace got to fight him. Yoda told Obi he was too weak. Get out of here. Get out of here with that. This was a figure, or this was a picture that was the talk of the 1/6. The 1/6 town when this came out, because we get this tease, I guess, if you want to call it that, or whatever you want to say, of, is this the same exact Anakin as the one that came out as a Celebration exclusive? The sculpt to me looks the same. The lighting and the paint might be a little, like, is it the lighting? Is it the paint that make it look a little bit different? The big thing is it's really hard to see because I can't zoom in very far, but either they just did this digitally or they actually are doing another one. These eyes are different than the ones from the Anakin from, or I should say Darth Vader Sith Apprentice from Star Wars Celebration. So are they gonna, I don't know, man. Hot Toys has been doing, like, they've been, I don't mean it negatively, but like they've kind of been like self-sabotaging their exclusives. Range Trooper being the most recent example of having something exclusive and then doing another version of the same thing later. And I feel like Anakin, they know what they have here with Anakin, like the amount of money that they could make. So I really like, are they going to do another Artisan Anakin? I would not be surprised whatsoever if we get an Artisan, another Artisan Anakin with the Sith eyes. I think we're probably going to get it. It's like, I wouldn't be surprised. And if they don't do it, then oh well, the other one is still out. The other thing that's really interesting is, and we've talked about this in the past, the branding for the Darth Vader Sith Apprentice Artisan. I'm just going to say Artisan Dark Side Anakin, because just for, so I don't have to keep saying Artisan Vader Sith Apprentice. But for the dark side is I saw too, like somebody posted a picture of the shipper box and it says SWA on it. And then it says like SWA AS parentheses SV for like Anakin Skywalker, or I'm sorry, DV parentheses SV Darth Vader Sith Apprentice. Or SA, I'm sorry. You guys get what I'm saying. It's a lot of letters. Anyways, but when it says SWA, that was also like the name of the, that's what they put on the shippers for all the other Ahsoka figures for Star Wars Ahsoka. I just thought that was really odd that they put SWA for Darth Vader Sith Apprentice, because it's almost like they brand it like it was actually meant to be branded Ahsoka, but I don't know, because it's still so much like Revenge of the Sith. Ultimately, I don't think it really matters, but we're gonna get another dark side Anakin. It's going to happen. I've said this, like, I feel like the last few streams, but whether or not this is a new one, who knows? I could see them doing it. If they don't do it, then they don't, but I could see it happening. At least Sculpted is going to happen for Revenge of the Sith 20th. There's just no way that they don't do it. That would be probably the worst one if they don't do a Sculpted Anakin for Revenge of the Sith 20th anniversary. If they don't do a Sculpted Anakin, that would be probably like that is just like, that's up there with them not doing a episode 1 Obi-Wan. You know, it's crazy. Best Kid says, still need to unbox this bad boy. Yeah, dude. Dang, I'm surprised you haven't yet. But you got all them figures to unbox, so I guess I do get it. Ryan, dude, I'm jealous. I've got the Sith Apprentice in person and close up. The eyes are not as red as some people think they are. Well, if you want to sell it, you know who to hit up. Me. Oh, Justin, how he beat Palpatine, but he couldn't beat the script. Shave my head. Oh, that's funny. Titanfell said, I think Palps was sandbagging to bait Anakin into defending him. Yeah, of course. He was in full control of Anakin at the time. Rumor has it next Anakin is where he's laying in by the lava. I hate you. I believe it will be a Hono Studios release. Clint Martin said, I think the photographer swapped them all eyes and liked it better and just took the pics like that. Maybe that could be too. Maybe the photographer did do that. We got Star Crash 1138 in the house. What's up, man? He says, buy them all, you must. Anakin's one of those characters too. Hot Toy Sideline facts. Had Anakin by the balls for real. Yeah. And I remember I was like, every time I watched the movie, it's really weird watching Revenge of the Sith again, because you're just watching it and you're just like, no, don't, Anakin. Just like, don't. Why are you replying the way that you are and giving into this? Just every time I'm just shaking my head like, oh my God, Palpatine literally has you by the balls. Ryan says, I'm sorry, it is staying here with me. It's my figure of the year, dude. I get it. I'm just messing. It's SWA straight out of lava. A crazy motherfucker named Anakin. Anyways, moving on. Like, see, this is like 2 display styles. This is where they get you, man. Make you get, this is like a drastically, this is almost like they could have just done Senator Palpatine and then like a Darth Sidious separate, you know. They could have absolutely done that. But this is damn good, man. This almost looks like you could, like, this just, they do so well with the rolling eyes now. It's really cool. So you get 2 interchangeable head sculpts, separate rolling eyes, LED light up saber. You get a shit ton of hands. That's a lot of hands. But that makes sense because they're giving you multiple sets of hands because of 2 separate versions of the figure, right? Get the little lightning accessories for the hands too. That's really cool. Yeah, they're attached right to them. Get this base, which I don't mind the base. I think it's pretty cool. There's gonna be a lot of people trying to hunt down a body for this figure. That's it. Let me check the poll. Are you getting Palpatine? 34 votes. Thank you guys for voting. Only a couple people in here are getting 2 of them, but yes, 38%, no, 32%, maybe 23%, yes to 5%. Honestly, so damn, this figure looks good. I'm doomed. I was a maybe. Yeah. Oh, see, that's why you don't put maybe. No, man. I promote honesty. Some people don't know yet. Yes or no is your only option. God, you truly are evil. Yes, Clinton says, remember the blogger photos of the rooted Bo-Katan? That never happened. Probably just had the fig on hand to put in pics. Yeah, maybe. Yep. This would have made a great 2-pack. Yes, essentially they should have just included another body in there. It's treason then. Okay. Next up. Well, they teased this. Was that the same day? Actually, this is a little bit later, which we're going to talk about. The Delta Squad's going to happen. We already got Scorch. We already got Boss now. 7 picks are going to happen. It's going to happen and probably soon. So we'll talk about Boss and then we'll talk about that a little bit more. Speaking of, let's talk about this dude. Clone Commando Boss, 2,500 units limited. I don't think this one is going to be as difficult to get as this next one we're going to talk about, the Elite Squad Trooper, obviously, because this one's more limited units. But I think Boss is really dope. But I think also, if you look at what the market has been for Scorch, I feel like Scorch just hovered kind of around MSRP and people were just selling him a lot. So unless maybe now they're like, oh, they're making Delta Squad, I want to keep my Scorch, and that might push his value up. I don't know, but I feel like this one, 2,500, I think if you want this and you're in the queue, you're queued up, you're probably gonna be able to get it, to be honest. But Titus says definitely a must pick up. Looks so good. Yeah, I think Titus, I'm guessing you're talking about Palpatine. Yeah, gotta get it. We got Ed R in the house. What's up, Ed? Says what's up, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, man. But before we talk about Boss, Ryan says something around midnight is going to drop tonight. I feel a tremor in the force. I think so too. We got to get something. Watch him drop like 4 things. Titus says, yeah, Pelps. Yeah, I got you, dude. All right, any number 20 to 40. First one gets it. It's giveaway time. Yeah, it's a lot. Many of the exclusive sets at 1500 is still available in Hong Kong. Yeah, and I think oh, thank you, Clinton 31. I think, yeah, 1500 is still available. And yeah, and I think like the Trooper, I feel like Troopers are like, people just end up selling them rather more so than named characters outside of the Umbra Trooper. So I feel like yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with that one. 31. And oh, you know what? Let me see if can I mess with the. No, I can't. I want to see if I can mess with the volume on this. It's so flipping loud. There we go. 31 seconds. Guys, while you're waiting, please hit that like button on the video. I would really, really appreciate it. How many likes we got on the video now? 33. 42 y'all in here. Please hit that like button if you haven't. Really, really appreciate that as we wait for our next giveaway winner. Did someone say giveaway? I did, Big Rib. We got it. Oh, we gotta roll it. We gotta roll it again. We gotta roll it again. Somebody wait, actually let me just go with the next. No, I need a number over 20. Just yeah, 21. Okay, thank you, Ed. I'll go 21. Man, the wheel is hot for Thrawn's office tonight. 2 for 2. But let's go 21. We got rigged calls in the house. Well, if it was rigged, guys, I wouldn't just re-roll it. Who we got? Hey, action in the box. All right, this one's unfortunately US only, so I got to roll it again, but I'll hit up Ricardo and maybe work something out with him to give him a little something for being a channel member. Let's go with... Here, we'll go with 16. Gotta love it. This is how you lose viewers right here. You just make this really loud clicky noise the whole entire time. Hey, Tijuana Mike, aka King Churro. I don't know if he's in here, but he gets $25 in store credit as well to Underground Figures. So there you go, man. Congratulations, Tijuana Mike. There we go. I don't think he's in here. Might be lurking. I don't know. Whoops. But congratulations, man. Thank you so much for being a long-time channel member at this point. And huge congrats for winning the store credit. 16 Star Wars Zoe says, when the heck are all the exclusives going up for sale on or through the queue system on Sideshow? I'm gonna guess probably this week. Would be my guess. Emmy says you need to remove winners each spin to increase the odds for many people. Well, I think that, well, would the odds technically still be the same if I just like negate those ones? The problem is it's really hard for me because if I take them off the list, it's hard with the software that I use to kind of mess with it. It's easier for me to just re-roll because I don't want to lose anybody. There's a lot of names on there and some people have multiple entries. So if I start deleting people out, it can make things really messy. If that makes sense, it makes it's already a hard thing to try to figure out because of all the names. Oh, I thought that was an option to click. No, I have to. So the win wheel, I have to type in everybody's name manually on there. So it's a process trying to get that thing like sorted out. Honestly, see if my elves would win being Canadian, we will be the 51st state soon. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, if somebody wins that's not in the US, we'll figure some out. Ed says, I've been shopping at Ray's today by email. Oh, nice. There you go, man. Okay, let's talk about Clone Commando Boss. He looks awesome, man. Like, this is going to be if you like the Clone Commandos and you played the Republic Commando game, and also like it showed, these are, I think a couple of them are going to be branded Bad Batch, but these Clone Commandos are sweet, man. They really like doing these data pads now, I guess. But these guys are badass with all the different colors, and they all have their different stories as well. It looks, I mean, they all kind of have a similar look, but also they're almost kind of like Bad Batch in that way of they have like their quirks and stuff about them. But man, especially once you get them with these guys, you start setting them up with these other ones. These colors start just like really popping. They're going to look really awesome on a shelf together. Oh, you can open up this backpack. I think there was like that on the other one too. So if you really want to do some cool stuff with your display, this one's going to be a quick one because there's really not too much to say about it. These light up visors are sick. I really like that. I wish they were like USB, but I already, 1/6 figs and parts just gonna end up getting some helmet battery, the dummy battery LED replacement kits or battery replacement kits for, and we'll be all good there. So they didn't really do too many pictures for this one. It's crazy. They kind of teased that photo of all of them, but then they only showed this. Oh, you know what? I should just go up to the bloggers. Yeah, these are bloggers. So there's announcement and then there's a blogger photos. Badass, man. These guys are sick. Like we talked about last week, clones are a straight up rabbit hole. And then if you like video games, then it's even harder because then you'll want all these guys, especially if you played this game. And everybody's been calling for them to do like a remake of this game. That would be sick. I really hope that they do at some point. And I don't know, I think I had read something. I forget, like that one of the, like maybe his rifle isn't an accurate one or something. Like it's not the right, like the proper one that he actually uses. I didn't even look into that, but I think nevertheless, still really badass. Their armor design and their helmets are just really menacing looking and really sick. Like, come on, this looks badass, man. This is only, you're missing some of them. Scorch is a dope figure too, man. Yeah, these are cool. They put a lot of different colors and stuff in the backgrounds of these photos. There's a lot of photos for him. Nice. Yeah, that's badass right there. I like that. Okay, I got through them all. That's a lot, man. But he's 2,500 units. And then we get, I guess I'll just go to the bloggers of this one here. So Elite Squad Trooper. This one, 1,500. Gonna be a little, well, it's gonna be tougher on Sideshow. But 1,500 units exclusive. And I wonder if we're gonna get an Imperial Crosshair because I don't know, man. They could do it. And that'd be dope if they did do it. But this guy looks really cool, man. Like, looks like clones straight up rabbit hole. Like Beskar Kid says, yeah, dude, have 3 DF-120s dedicated to clones and Clone Wars figures ready for more. Yeah, that's how I am too. Like I have like a corner unit and then another case that's basically clones, and it's like, yeah, it's just huge because there's so many designs, and like I just love the Clone Wars so much, and not even then, it goes beyond the Clone Wars too. When it comes to like the different characters and stuff, so it's crazy. Oh, what's up, Rando5? Thank you for being here. Hope everyone's doing good on this great day. Hoping I can snag one of those dark Bad Batch clones. Yeah, one of these guys that we're talking about here. Ed says, I bought 2 of them with your code. Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. You have to let me know what figures you got. Yes, Imperial Crosshair. Yes, please. Yes, I hope we do get him. Because that arc is badass. But this guy looks really cool. This like speckling that he has on his armor looks actually pretty cool too, rather than his armor just being plain. I actually like that. And they got the green visor. I love that too. I like how they did it with this green background that makes it kind of pop. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get this. I'm gonna try to get this. I'm gonna try to get Boss as well. Tighter, this is true. Like we need more Revenge of the Sith clone commanders, but Hot Toys more interested in repaints. I do think like Commander Gree is probably going to happen, and I agree. I think we need they need to keep doing names. I definitely think so. Collection Obsession. Steve, I was fortunate enough to get a Galen or so for $375 from a local seller yesterday. Dude, that's awesome, man. Congratulations. I meant to mention this at the beginning of the stream, but huge shout out to my guy Quano, who hooked me up with one from Star Wars Celebration. He was in Japan and reached out to me and asked me if I was still interested in one. He was able to get one for me. So he's right over my shoulder. He's right here. Doop. But yeah, it's a pretty simple figure, but it's a great figure. I'm so happy to have it. Even if they do another Galen, I really like the outfit that he's in, and I'm just really psyched to have it. Now I just got to try to find me a Artisan Vader. But congrats, man. That's awesome. 16 stars, Pimzoids. It's definitely getting all the commandos and then throwing some plain white commandos with them. Yeah, you could just keep it going. Yeah, this design is really cool, man. And there's such a cool part of the show as well in Bad Batch with Crosshair. Like, I feel like, yeah, the more I think about it, the more it just seems likely that Imperial Crosshair might happen. That's cool. Bad Batch is just so good, man. I really wish I had more time to rewatch some stuff, because there's just so much good content out there, especially the animated stuff as well. It's just really, really good. And they're giving him a data pad as well. I want to go back actually to the release or the announcement photos. Yes, you get data pad as well. And then did they? I guess they're just showing a picture of like what his belt looks like and stuff, but this looks like, oh, these are the same exact weapons that you get with the like current set of clones, like the 501st. I like when you get I usually take the extra weapons. Oh, excuse me. I take these extra weapons and I put them with with my 501st kind of diorama display, and I put them around and stuff like that. So I like when we get all this extra stuff. Yeah, I wish we got a flamethrower with this in the show. That would be sick, man. Yeah, that's one of those things where I feel like sometimes Hot Toys, they'll just do they'll just reissue accessories, kind of, which I get it. It's easy for them to do. They already have the molds and they just reissue those types of things. So impeccable tailoring on Galen. Galen's great. It really is. Yeah, the tailoring is really nice on that figure. Mr. J, what's up, man? It says evening collectors. Thank you so much for being here, Mr. J. Appreciate you tuning into the show. You get a data pad. You get a data pad. Yeah. They're really issuing those data pads out. But I'm going to try to get this 1500 worldwide. If I don't get on Sideshow, I'm going to have to try to figure out how to get one at some point, somewhere, somehow. But I feel like, I don't know, I just, with some of these, it's just, I feel like it's not, doesn't end up being crazy difficult. Because there's a couple exclusives that people don't really like, they just don't go for crazy. Especially now, like troopers are just a tougher sell than like these named characters, especially with how expensive things are and all the stuff that's coming out. So it's not a really high priority. But then again, clone troopers are really popular for people. You know, remember what happened with the Umbra trooper, but that trooper also has like 3 different helmets, and it's just different. So that's that one. And then we get Hono Studio Star Wars Rebels Darth Vader. This is tricky, man. Like, do I want to go down this Hono Studio rabbit hole for the Rebels line? Woo. I don't know. We got Reverse here. What's up, baby? What's up, Carlos? Thank you so much for being here, man. He says, got to watch this on the big screen since Steve is growing. Yeah, the shirt's a little tighter now because, you know, I've been back to lifting. Been working out consistently. Feeling good. You know, as you guys know, after getting my couple surgeries that I had to get done, but back to lifting and feeling good. I had a crazy workout today. Like leg day. I ran outside as well. Just ran a mile, and then I mowed the lawn. So tomorrow and the next day, I'm probably going to be feeling it. But don't skip leg day, ladies and gentlemen. This Vader's sick, man. And I think the price on it's $220. That's where I don't know. Like the prices, we're starting to get into a high price territory for like an entry grade. But nevertheless, this guy is sick. And we get this like kind of this, I'm guessing it's a nylon suit. It's got to be. Yeah, it's like it's definitely not pleather. And this design for him is sick. They got like this, also this, they really give him like this thin lightsaber blade. This is really cool. This is one that, like, I don't know. I feel like Hono, if you're going to do something that's entry grade Star Wars, this is the thing, is like, I guess it's real. I feel like it'd be a tougher sell to do like Rebels animated, full on animated stormtroopers as hot toys, because they really go for realism. Like Hono, I feel like you get into like this comic look, like they've been doing already with figures, and then you get like this is just, I feel like Hono really is perfect if you're going to go into the Rebels line like this. It's just, do I want to go down this path? And I don't know, man. I probably will, but we'll see what happens. But this looks really good. This is a pretty quick turnaround. So you don't get a ton of stuff, but you get a USB lightsaber with this. I wonder how their USB lightsaber is going to be. But really simple. You get a couple interchangeable gauntlets, USB lightsaber, non-USB lightsaber. It's pretty straightforward. Nothing else really lights up on it. I don't think this lights up. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think any of his panels light up. This is sick looking, dude. That's a cool background too. You put a comic book back there if you want. Later Q4 2025, Q1 2026. Badass, man. Never skip leg day, facts. Yeah, sometimes I don't want to do leg day because they take the most out of you, but you got to do it, man. You want them gains, you got to do leg day. Got to do it. Big Rib Sims got to stretch out those bionic limb sleeves. That's facts, bro. 16 Star Wars Pimzoid says, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm not going down the Hono Studio Star Wars line. I think they're just a downgrade from regular Hot Toys. Yeah, I mean, you can call it a downgrade. You can say it's just like a, I guess I look at it more of just like a you know, not as high quality, but they're not a poor quality. And they ultimately are cheaper. They're old Hot Toys price, basically. Every day's leg day for Beskar. Let's go. Mrs. J says, with that battle damage Vader coming out, I feel I should be good. I was tempted with that Japan exclusive, but the cherry blossom and both Artist and Anakin's took a grip on my wallet. Yeah, those are pricey. I need to find me an Artisan Vader, man. Ooh, it's gonna be tough. Reverse, yo, Steve trying to be nonchalant but low key, copping at least 3, dude. Nah, man. I really am trying to be. I'm trying to be smart and really map out my space and just like where I want to put stuff. And I don't just want to get stuff just to get stuff. I want to actually like have a spot for it and everything. We got my guy Superfan Batman Collectibles now. What's up, bro? He says, weirdly, I want this Vader. It's different. Yeah, it's cool, man. A Rebel style is great. Well, thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate you tuning in. Commander Green's in the house. What's up, dude? He says, sorry, rolling in late. Dude, you never have to apologize. Happy May the 4th. Happy May the 4th to you, sir. Appreciate you being here. And that is it for Vader. What we want to talk about next? Let's talk about Jar Jar. But One Six Stars Pimps says, I think a sculpted Anakin is coming soon, so I did go after the artisan one. Yeah, their sculpt is gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. Somebody give me a number between 10 and 15. Yeah, I've been wanting to acquire a version of Vader. Hono might be the closest to it. Yeah, wonder if we'll get a Ralph version at some point. Probably. We'll probably get a concept. Maybe. I guess like now I think about it, like I guess it just depends on like the rights and stuff, how that works. All right, number 12. Here we go. Tighter FL, congratulations. I'm guessing he's still in here. Let me pull up my list here. Tighter, you have won a $50 in store credit. Look at that, 50 people in the stream. A 50 piece to Underground Figures in store credit, man. So hit me up on socials and I'll get you squared away. You guys just have to have, so for all 3 of the winners, we got two $25 in store credit, which I know you guys both, Mike and Tijuana Mike both already have 2 mics. You guys both already have accounts, I'm pretty sure. Tighter, I'm not sure if you have an Underground account or not. You have to let me know, but $50 in store credit to Underground Figures, man. Congratulations. So huge shout out to Underground Figures for giving me these giveaways for you guys. Really appreciate it. So I, reached out, said I was doing a May the 4th show and wanted to do something special for the channel members. So appreciate you guys. Always appreciate the support for the channel members as well. Yeah, it's just really awesome. So there you go. Really, I just appreciate Ray from Underground Figures sending $100 to do giveaways for you guys, and just it'll be added right into your store credit. So there you go. Congratulations. Tighter, if you're not in here, I will reach out to you because I know how to get a hold of you on social media. So there we go. Okay, let's get back to oh, what's that? Gotta take this one, guys. Gotta take this one. Hello? Yes, sir. Okay. All right. You're sure? All right. As you wish. May the 4th be with you. When Darth Fulcrum calls, I answer. We are going to do 60 seconds. Because that's as high as it'll go. I don't think I can do. I can only do up to 60. Oh, shit. I love Darth Fulcrum. Howard says 66. Yeah, it won't let me go up to that. It just says I can only do number 6 up to. It's just up to 60 seconds. But I'm going to do full 60. This one, unfortunately, this one's got to be US only because I've had some. There's, I had somebody win a figure from Canada, and it was the Canadian, the amount of money that had to be paid extra was pretty crazy for a giveaway that I did. So this one is gonna unfortunately be US only, especially just with all the crazy stuff going on. But hopefully that'll change at some point in the future where that doesn't need to be the case. So, honest answer, dude, I will pay. How about this? If you're not US only, then we'll see. You know what? I'm just going to run it. 60. We'll see. If you're in here, maybe we can have a conversation, but we'll see how it goes here. Let's roll it. I will pay 60 seconds. Guys, please hit the like button if you haven't while we wait for the 60-second loud clicker. Ooh, it's loud. Ooh. Here we go. Here we go. Who we got? Who we got? Who we got? How ya figure? Are you still here? Dang, I know he's gonna be pumped because the look on his face when he was on the shows and he was always like, man, it wasn't me. I wish I could win. How you figure? Are you in the building? Look at that. We lost like 7 viewers from the clicking. Man, I never knew I could hate something so much. Justin may have left, but huge congrats. How you figure? So let me just switch this over. So per the orders of Darth Fulcrum, Justin, in the spirit of May the 4th, you can pick any Star Wars in stock figure. It has to be in stock with an upper limit. You can't exceed $300. So you can pick one thing. It can't exceed $300. But pick one. There's a bunch of Star Wars stuff on here. Like I said, it's got to be an in-stock item, $300, upper limit. Doesn't have to be maxed out to that, but yes. There you go, man. Congratulations. Huge shout out to Darth Fulcrum. What a great, awesome giveaway. And yeah, you just let me know what it is that you want, and I will get that sorted out for you and shipped your way. So congratulations, man. That's awesome. And that's it for the giveaways for tonight, guys. Appreciate it. But some really nice giveaways for tonight. It's always just, yeah, really appreciate everybody supporting the channel. And yeah, it's just awesome. I'm just really happy to be able to give back to everybody who supports the channel in that way. So it's just really cool. And yeah. So congrats, Justin. I should text him. I should text him right now. I just texted him and said, you won something. Oh, we'll see if he gets back in the chat. But yes, everybody's saying congrats, Justin, in the chat. So, yeah, there we go. Let's get back to the figures here. We got Jar Jar, which we were all waiting for, right? And finally, he gets officially announced, which is crazy. Like, they could have just announced him for the Phantom Menace 25th anniversary of the Phantom Menace, but they decided not to do that. So it's just interesting how they choose to do things, right? But nevertheless, Jar Jar looks really cool, man. He looks really good for what they've done. And I feel like they actually kind of went beyond what they typically do for some figures by giving him all this extra stuff. I love this pose. As Mark Attack would say, this is a big sad pose. I love that. But maybe they could have given him some extra accessories. It would have been cool if he came with like a damaged battle droid. I think that would have been cool. Or if he came with like his shield and like the spear thing, that would also be cool. But this is really, really cool. Nevertheless, like even with what you get, you don't really need much for Jar Jar. The sculpted teeth look excellent as well. They do a really good job. I love how they have this. They really went above and beyond by doing these extra things like the magnetic tongue, which I guess it's not too crazy difficult, but it's a really nice addition for them to be able to do that. I'm really glad they went seamless at the elbow, because you can get his shirt that covers up the shoulder joint. The wrist joint is not that big of a deal. You can cover that for the most part relatively easily. And you get two interchangeable face sculpts, which I didn't know that. I didn't really think they'd do this. I figured for Jar Jar, they'd go with just one thing. But nevertheless, they did this, which I think is great. And you get three separate looks. You get closed mouth, and open mouth with the tongue sticking out if you want. And also 2 pairs of interchangeable eyes, which are really cool. They definitely did not have to do this extra stuff for this figure. So I feel like it's just, you're getting a good set of things here. Yeah. Then they show the tongue. So this is like, Jar Jar, to me, I've always appreciated Jar Jar as a character, and Ahmed Best just got so much unnecessary hate for what he had to deal with. And Jar Jar was like, I've been telling people, if you haven't seen the Light and Magic documentary on Disney Plus, it's like all about the history of like ILM, and the first season talks about like George Lucas doing the original trilogy and the undertaking that was, and how they had to, like, it shows literally, like, it's a documentary of Industrial Light and Magic working on the movies. In this latest season, in season 2, there's only like, I think there's 3 episodes total. And it talks about how Ahmed Best was selected for the role, and then just like kind of what Jar Jar was supposed to be for the movie, and how he was actually like put into the movie from a like a technical perspective, with all of like the digital effects and all that stuff. And it is like truly incredible how they got Jar Jar to actually be on screen for the time that they were in. Like the amount of challenges they had to face to just get this character into Star Wars was really crazy. And as a kid, like, he was a great character. So it's just and I'm really happy that we're going to get a representation of Jar Jar from Phantom Menace. And I'm pumped, man. I really am pumped. And they did a great job with this figure. Definitely long overdue. Ryan says this was a day one pre-order. Misa happy. Yes. Best Kid says most anticipated figure. Yeah, I know you've been waiting for this one for a long time. So that's awesome. Honest Ansel says this character is so overdue. Yeah, exactly. Looks fantastic. Hot Toys did it right on this one. Yeah, I think he looks really, really good. And like I said, for us to get 2 swappable faces, 2 different changes of eyes, and being able to swap the tongue, I think that's just, yeah, they, oh, and the white, I didn't see this wired ears. That is cool too. Like they didn't have to do all that. You know, it's just, I'm glad they did that for this figure. Yeah, Besser Kid, a good watch. Rewatch the beginning doc too. Yeah, they're really good. I enjoy behind the scenes stuff and just seeing what all goes into making like a movie. And they really, like, when you're watching what George Lucas wanted from the Phantom Menace. I think one of the quotes he says in the documentaries, he's like, I know you're going to do it because it's almost impossible. Like he was pushing the limits of those people within ILM. And like, it was literally like they were creating new ways of doing things. Which is why reason why I appreciate Star Wars so much is like, it sets the tone for a lot of cinema that was made essentially, you know, later on. So it was just really cool to see. Really good. Highly recommend those documentaries for people. But that's Jar Jar. Got to be excited for this one if you're a prequel fan or a Jar Jar fan or whatever. But this guy, you got to get him on. You got to get him in the prequel shelf, in my opinion. This is the silicone. This is going to be a cool figure, man. And it would have been nice if they showed him. Well, I guess we see him next to like a battle droid on the ground. He's probably going to be a pretty decent size. It's going to look cool, man. I'm pumped for that. And then this one was kind of, I guess, like he was in the graveyard for a while, right? And he was shown at Celebration, and I feel like Star Wars and the stuff just in general, with the exception of a couple figures lately that Star Wars or that Hot Toys has shown at these events, they are really, really like all being announced within like a shorter period of time, like a month or two. This one, a more recent case with Star Wars Celebration, that they're being shown, or being announced, like formally announced. Like all the other stuff that comes to mind is like the Terminator stuff. Savage Press was teased, right? And then he gets announced. So they're just bringing out a lot of stuff that they're showing now at these events. Currently, just because of the space that I have and what I have currently in the collection, like I don't have any sequel stuff, I guess, unless you want to count like the Mandalorian is that. I have a lot of Mando stuff, but I didn't get into any of like the sequel figures. But I'm not gonna lie, this one is tempting. Like, great head sculpt. The hair on, like, the way that they do hair is just, I say it every single time, and I'm like a broken record, but the hair is always really, really good with what they're doing. Also, the tailoring on this outfit, like, we got to get a Luke from A New Hope. When is that figure happening? Hopefully that happens at some point with this X-Wing. He looks so dope with the helmet on in these photos. Got BB-8, so like, man, it's gonna be tempted to pick up a BB-8. This is cool. He's like holding on to the gloves, but the tailoring on this outfit looks really, really cool. X-Wing pilots. We need more like X-Wing pilots in general. I think that would be really cool to get. This looks really cool. I don't know if we get, I'm going to keep going, but I don't know if we get an up close of the visor down on the helmet later. But yeah, helmet looks really good. They do a really good job with their X-Wing outfits. Like Snowspeeder Luke, it's like that figure's like, it seems like a shrunk down version of like the actual like suit that he wore. Like that's one of the most, I feel like, accurate looking ones. Yeah, like Beskar Kid says, body proportions look good. They really do. This doesn't look like a just random like body that they threw onto this figure. It actually looks proportionate. And the head sculpt's really good, man. You can really see some details in here. This will probably soften up a little bit, but Yeah, this is really, really nice. Yeah, this is like pretty sharp in these photos, so this will probably soften, but I feel like this sculpt is pretty safe from turning out, you know, like, because they also have the Moon Knight sculpt as well. So I feel like this one's going to be pretty safe. This, is that the only other? Yeah, that's the only other one with this helmet. That's cool that you can move the visor. This actually looks sick. I like the visor down look. That's badass, man. Yeah, there's just something about these like X-Wing, like the pilot suits, and I don't know, pilots just look really cool. And some of their outfits are a little bit different in certain ways, and like you can really just get some different changes with their outfits, and a cool looking group of people. Another figure that would be crazy is if we get like a rebel, like the Hoth rebel soldier. Those things are so, like, you could get a lot of those with how different they all look and swap things out. Like that would be, I remember Black Series, like there were like 18 variations or something that you could do. I had so many of them because you could swap out like different looks on their faces and stuff like that. And it was just, oh, if we get those, that's gonna be crazy. Honest Hansel says Poe would be the only sequel trilogy character I would consider getting. Yeah, man, he looks really, really good, but I'm not doing it. Hey, I get it. Yeah, I would still like Hux to finish out the Force Awakens line. Hux would be cool. He would be a really nice looking figure too, with his outfit and stuff like that. Definitely. And I think is that it for Star Wars? We're through everything Star Wars. There it is. A lot of stuff. And I'm going to guess we're going to get more. Like we talked about, like there's more that's probably coming within the next week. I just think this week we get hit with another onslaught. I really think it's happening, especially they have an active Star Wars event going on right now. Like it's probably going to happen. And it's probably gonna happen tonight by the time I sign off. I don't know how late I don't know how much later I'm gonna end up staying up, but we'll see. That's it for Hot Toys Star Wars. We got some more stuff because this was shown right as all this stuff is going on. Sideshow decide. Oh yeah, Fandom. Will you touch on the Luke from Sideshow? Yeah, I'll touch on that real quick. The statue. Sideshow drops all of a sudden their Scum and Villainy, excuse me, Scum and Villainy Part 2, Return of the Jedi. And they are really going in on this Scum and Villainy, like crazy. And then I'm thinking, so it's funny, I said, I was in my group chat on Facebook, which by the way, I'm back in the group chat. And then I said something else and I almost got banned again. We were talking about Rogue One figures in my Facebook group chat. And I go, we would need the whole crew. And Facebook removed that message again and flagged my account. My account has restrictions again because I said we would need the whole crew if they do more Rogue One, like, or redo Rogue One. Like talking about how we need Bodhi Rook and Baze Malbus, but nevertheless, I'm still in the chat, thankfully, after I got reinstated, almost banned again. But I said, if they're doing Scum and Villainy Part 2, essentially, for Return of the Jedi, like, Sideshow's got to reissue Jabba. Like, we got to get, like, they need to bring Jabba back if they're doing all this Return of the Jedi. Like, that's I feel like that's an easy decision. Yeah, Tyler says Sideshow carrying the OT flag. Hopefully they deliver quality. I agree. I really hope they deliver quality as well. So we get all these guys, and then lo and behold, the next day, Jabba the Hutt goes up unannounced. Nothing from Sideshow, nothing on socials, anything. Jabba the Hutt enthroned deluxe all of a sudden just pops back up for pre-order. Yeah, they did announce Jabba. Yeah, so Like MB Dyson is saying, came back up, and this guy was $849 a few years ago when he came out, and now he's $1,025. They marked him up like an extraordinary amount for what he was a few years ago for the exact same thing. So like, this is where you want to talk about inflation and stuff like that, how it hits. Yeah, this is pretty crazy, man. Yeah, damn, look at that price tag, big dog pound. Exactly. Honest answer says 275 a fig is crazy. They would sell so many more if they were 190. I think like it's a different game when you're like the North American, you know, like distributor or retailer for Hot Toys, and like I don't think Sideshow is running as massive of an operation for their Star Wars stuff, so maybe like that's why they have to price it higher. I don't know, but I just hope those figures hit. You know, I'm in on the first round of Scum and Villainy, so I really hope those figures hit. And they've been doing like good stuff lately, so I have a good feeling. But then I'm like, dang, they need to reissue Jabba at this price. So I don't know, man. Like that's really tough, because I put it in my cart. Shipping I think was $90 or something like that. And now like imagine if tariffs are still going on when this guy gets shipped over to US, that's gonna hurt real bad. So we'll see. But this, I put it in my cart. This was almost $1,200 out the door. And my cart is like 90 shipping and then 50 some tax. I would not get this from Sideshow. I would get this from Underground Figures if I did get it, to save the extra money. But I want to get this. I really do, now that they're reissuing it, because I never got a chance. I wasn't going to go buy it backwards, because a lot of them are used, and I would rather, there's a lot that can go wrong with this when it comes to like things getting damaged, because a lot of it I believe is polystone. So you have to be really careful. Like paint can chip and rub and things can break with the polystones. You got to be extra careful. But this thing is really, really dope. This throne is awesome. Jabba has all these, I already went to it, but Jabba has all these like all these interchangeable eyes, interchangeable mouths that you can put on. The articulating jaw isn't really, I mean, it's not the best looking that it's there, but it's also not like huge eyesore, right? It's fine. Yeah, exactly. Tighter added tariff, that'd be crazy. Sideshow's more like 3.0 than Hot Toys. They should price accordingly. Yeah, it's their stuff is expensive. Big dog pounds. Do you know if the OG Jabba was all solid plastic or was it hollow in certain areas of his body? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure like he's polystone. I want to say like, I want to see additional details, because he's heavy, 38 pounds. I could be wrong. But I thought he was like I thought a lot of it was polystone. Usually it says materials on here, but it doesn't say it. Yeah, I don't know. Can't find it, but somebody who knows maybe can tell me if I'm wrong there. But the throne is so awesome. You get all this stuff, removable hookah with the pipe. You get this aquarium with the frog in there. All these pillows, plates of food, rug. Like this is so cool, man. So much stuff. Like look at that. You get a salacious bee crumb with articulated head. Open or close his mouth. Beskar Kid says he pre-ordered Jabba. This will do until Hot Toys makes one. Do we think Hot Toys is like, this was a question a lot of people were asking. Me was like, do we think Hot Toys makes one of these? It's interesting because like Hot Toys has kind of, I was kind of waiting to see if Hot Toys was going to do one. I thought maybe they would, similar to what they did with the Dewback, but that Sideshow Dewback came out a long time ago. And I feel like, I don't know, Hot Toys kind of steers clear from a lot of the stuff that Sideshow does. Unless I guess it's like something dated. Like there aren't too many examples of Hot Toys double dipping what Sideshow does. Now, I don't know. It makes me wonder. And also I wonder, like, to what depth will Hot Toys go for this compared to what Sideshow is doing here? Like, is Hot Toys going to swap a jaw? Probably not. I could see them doing swappable eyes, sure. Are they going to do a throne like this, like with all these accessories? I mean, they can do it. Will they do it, I guess, is the main question of, like, would they do it the same? Like, this thing is really nicely detailed. So I don't know, man. It's tough to say, like, will they do it eventually? I could see them like doing it eventually. I don't know if it'll happen anytime soon. I feel like you're probably safe getting this and not having to worry about it for a while. Honestly, it says Graham choked over this release. Oh no. So Graham actually went live on yesterday. He was talking about this and he's good. He's good with his, because I think he paid like I guess whatever he paid, he was comfortable with paying for what the retail price was. His had some issues. I know it was like there were a couple like pieces that he had to, like, there were a couple paint scuff marks and like areas where he had to kind of touch them up a little bit, but he said like you probably wouldn't even be able to tell if you looked at it. So he said he's fine with his. I don't think it really bothers him all that much, especially like it would be different if you had this. If I had this now and this happened and it got reissued, I wouldn't be upset about it, because it's literally, this is like a re-release. It's the exact same thing as what the other one was. There's no changes except the price. And the payments on this are $230 a month if you do payment plan, which is, that's gonna take you like 6 months. Or 4 months? Yeah, 4 months at $230 a month. Crazy. Honestly, this probably won't be made, many made anyways at that price. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how many they do. What's up, King Dingling? Thank you for being here. Isn't it a thing that Sideshow has the 1/6 Star Wars license and their business relationship allows for Hot Toys to make Star Wars figures? Or I could be wrong. I don't know for certain, but I've heard this too, that kind of like Sideshow, given that they have the license and they kind of play nice with Hot Toys, that if Sideshow makes something, if it's something that they're going to be doing, like a recent thing, like it's almost like this would be the example I would give. If Sideshow would have reissued or re-released the Dewback, I don't think Hot Toys would have just done the Dewback right after that or concurrently with them. I think there's something going on between them that makes it so that they don't get any type of overlap with characters, if that makes sense. So, but I don't know. That's just me spitballing based on things I've heard, and like it makes sense because Sideshow has a license. But either way, I think you're kind of safe if you do end up getting this before Hot Toys does one. And then you could decide if you wanted to either, you know, if you were like, oh, Hot Toys is a better offering, then you could decide at that point. But nevertheless, it's also a big, like, you got to dedicate a big chunk of space to this guy. Where does it say the dimensions are here? The depth is 29. Something seems wrong. Like the depth at 29 inches seems more like the width, because 30 inches long is what this really looks like versus the depth, I think, this way. But either way, like, this thing's going to take up 2.5 feet. You know, that's a lot. So there you go. Scum and Villainy Part 2. So now Sideshow's bringing the heat too with all this stuff. But that is it for the Star Wars talk now. There's a couple more figures that I'm going to talk about real quick, and then I'll get out of here. And then we'll see if by the time I'm done talking about these two, if Hot Toys posts anything. But I still think we're probably going to get something potentially later, but I can't just stay up hoping for a release like that. Let's talk about this guy. God, so much good Star Wars stuff coming. I can't wait to see what this week brings. Probably some releases too. But Prey, this guy looks really cool. I am not in on this line. I don't collect Predator stuff. Not for me. Not interested, but I can appreciate this for what it is. They fixed this abdomen like we talked about last week, where they made this stuff seamless. They enhanced the dreads, right? And this thing is crazy looking, man. It is very cool looking. Lot of intricate paint detailing and sculpting of some of this stuff. His armor looks really cool. They do a good job of kind of hiding the joints, even though you can kind of see it here back on his elbow. But this is like, with how the texturing is of the skin and all the different paint application, like it's really, really hard to see. Same with this elbow. To be honest, I didn't even notice that one until I just like looked over at that one again. It's really, really a good blend. But looks very cool. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I know there's a lot of people that are into this one, and this is an expensive figure. This is not Star Wars. I'm about to just quit. Talking about these. But this is just a menacing figure, man. The hair actually looks like the movie. It's very well done. I am really happy with what they did with this articulating torso here, though. Such a smart move to make this seamless. Great change. Big Rip says, I pulled the trigger on Feral Predator. Did I make a mistake? Absolutely not. I think it's a really cool figure. Has a lot of presence. It's going to be really awesome in a display for sure. Clinton Martin says, I saw MRC's review on this and the hair is flipping cool. Yeah, it does look really awesome, man. I wonder about like the longevity of it. Is this something that lasts? I don't know. The helmet design is really cool too, like covering the face. But then again, like you see this, you're like, damn. What one would you display it as? Big Dog Pound says, Feral Predator looks like an overcooked steak. Need that medium rare steak, baby. It's the only way. This is really cool with the weapon and the shield. Look at the intricate details in the shield too. Like, I think that's really cool. The pictures are nice. Very nice. The knees almost look like, I mean, you can see the joint, but it blends in so well with the paintwork again that it's not really a deal breaker for me on this. And the ankles too. This split ankle joint right here. The hair looks like rubber and it has a heft to it. It flows and has bounce. Understand says they went so different with the Predator than others. Almost doesn't look like one. Yeah, it's definitely got a different look, right? This is sick. This is like, this is a pose that I would do for this right here. That is badass looking. Hate that he has a waist clamp. I do not like these things. A couple of them have damaged figures that I had, even though I try to take precaution and really be careful with it. But I do not like the waist clamp. I'd probably get a crotch grabber or figure out some other custom type solution for that. Or hook it somewhere else, like down on around his lower leg or something. I don't know. I hate him gripping the material. Drives me nuts. I prefer just crotch grabbers. Big Rip says going to try and find it. Look for a 1/6 Grizzly to have him face off. Damn, that'd be cool. That'd be a big Grizzly, man. Clint says I feel like they could do Carnage or Venom type skin on the knees and elbows. I mean, like they did it on the abs. Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like they could. Maybe they just wanted him to have a lot of articulation, but that's a good point. It's a really good point. Yeah, that looks sick, man. Look at that. scary looking. Menacing and scary looking. Put a lot of pictures up. That's badass too. The helmet is really cool as well. Like I don't know what way I would go. So now here in the lighter, you can see the joint a little bit more. And the knees. But like I said, paintwork makes it look fine. It's the last thing that I feel like I'm going to look at versus like on that One Piece figure that we were talking about. That's stuck out right away. This one, you kind of have to like look for it almost just because you're looking at so much other stuff. That's so cool. The mask lights up right there too. Love that. That's nasty. I would scare my kid. I feel like if I had that, kids would get scared. They did a lot of pictures. That's cool. It's amazing they still use a waist clamp unless you wrap it around a leg. Yeah, I usually do it around a leg. So it doesn't, like if it were to tip over, it would catch it, but it's not like pinching up against the actual figure. Emmy Dyson, yeah, he could have arms like Jar Jar. Yeah, that's a really good point, you guys, of like, they could have done, why didn't they just do seamless at the forearms, you know? That's a good point. Why'd they pick and choose? I don't know. All right, that's it. That is it. Very cool. And last figure of the night, we're going to swap on over to InArt. Talk about this real quick. As you guys know, if you've been listening to what I've talked about for the in the past about InArt and Harry Potter, I am out on the Harry Potter line. Can't do it. Not young or old, like versions of the characters. I just can't really. I thought about like, I would prefer to have like from a collection standpoint, like probably the older version of the characters. Just like if I was, I guess, to, you know, potentially get any like involvement in this line, but I just gotta pass. I can't do it. But damn, InArt, you gotta appreciate what they're doing here with their figures lately. They've been, I feel like, hitting a lot lately and getting their like quality control stuff in order, and this figure is no exception. Like Severus Snape looks badass. The interesting thing is this is licensed for Half-Blood Prince, which you would think, I don't know, like why didn't they just do the one that they did for the younger, you know, Philosopher's Stone, right? I don't know. Hans Gruber. This is a copy of Star Wars. Oh, I wish we could just keep talking about Star Wars. Damn, this guy looks good. InArt is good, man. Yeah, InArt does great work. I'm happy with my InArt figures that I have. I mean, this is just like this prototype is really well done. Is it going to be this? That remains to be seen, because there's a couple figures I will say that their prototypes have been really, really good, but they've definitely dropped off. Not horribly, but they definitely have. This is really, really good though. This detail and like these wrinkles on his face and stuff like that, and his eyebrows and just everything. I mean, it looks just like Snape. It's really crazy. This looks like it's like from the movie, man. It's crazy. Looks like a magnetic stand, few hands, not really a ton that comes with them though. Okay, and then you get this stuff, some lab stuff. That looks great. I didn't even look at these photos until now. Harry Potter. It's going to show like everything that comes with. That's a great shot right there. Yeah, look at this. That's dope. I am just... when is Inner going to get into like Game of Thrones? Because that's going to be... Oh boy. Yeah. If they ever do Star Wars, oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm going to do. They did a really nice job with these photos too. Oh, I went through everything already. Ah, that is it. Looks great. I'm out on Harry Potter though, guys. Can't do it. Cannot do it. You can just put a red lightsaber in his hand and bam, says Big Rib. You got a Sith Lord. You'd actually look pretty cool with a lightsaber. Yes, you could. 2-hour mark. I know I'm going to sign off. Something's going to drop. Will probably happen. Go offline so Hot Toys can post as Malgus for Emperor, right? Signing off. And then they'll post something. Darth Gruber. Oh, that's funny. Inner has Batman license 89. I don't think they have 89. But they're supposed to show like their Dark Knight Batman at any point now. And they're supposed to be doing a Nightmare Batman. They got a lot of stuff in the pipeline. That they've been quiet lately. They've been quiet. Guys, while I'm just sitting here, I'm about to sign off here shortly. You should go join my Facebook group. Figures and Fandom 6 Scale Collecting News and Discussion. Come hang out with us. There's like close to 80 of us in the chat now. But this is where I post all the need to knows. Usually I wake up early and post because I see stuff get released early in the morning, and I usually post in the group right away or talk about it in the chat. And yeah, I post about when stuff's gonna happen. May the 4th be with you. The picture of the goat, of course. And I post stuff. People are always posting pictures, and it's great. It's a great group to be a part of. Anyone is welcome. You can come hang out with us. You want to talk to some people about figures. We got a great chat. It's awesome in there. I can't say it enough. We got 210 members. It continues to grow. And it's moderated very well by my trusty mods. Keep it very clean in there, and just a really fun time for everybody. So come join up. And then before you guys go, dang, only got one new subscriber. Please head on over to the Forcecast, my side channel for Star Wars content. Subscribe to this channel, please. I really appreciate it. You guys can catch me on After Andor that I've been doing on this channel on Friday nights after watching Andor on Tuesday. So there'll be another one of those coming up on Friday. And also I'm going to be doing a quick little review series for Tales of the Underworld, I'm pretty sure, on this channel. And actually post some just short, really quick content on there. So please, if you haven't, guys, go on over to the Forcecast, hit that subscribe button. It's pinned in the chat. That would be awesome if you could do that. And show me some love over there if you enjoy Star Wars. Otherwise, I think that's going to do it for tonight. A little bit quicker, honestly, than I thought it was going to be. But I will say, if we get an Obi-Wan Kenobi tonight or something crazy, tonight, I will be going live again probably tomorrow night to talk about it. If it's something really big Star Wars, or we get like, some really, really big Star Wars announcements, anything to that degree, I am going to probably go live tomorrow at some point later tomorrow night after work to talk about it real quick if I have the time and energy. Because that'd be very exciting. So I feel like we got to get something for May 5th, but we'll see. No Obi-Wan Kenobi. Come on, bro. Come on. I know Anakin's your go, but come on. I know you'd still get a Kenobi as well. May the Force be with you, bro. Appreciate you tuning into the stream, staying here for the duration. Really do appreciate it. MB Dice says, peace all. Thanks again, man. You're welcome, Mike. I will hit you up, get you guys sorted for all the winners. Congrats to all the giveaway winners. We got two $25 in store credit to Underground Figures, a $50 dues to Underground, and then we got a Star Wars figure choice in stock from Underground Figures for How You Figure. So congrats to the winners. I will be in touch with you guys, and thank you all, everybody else who's channel members. Hopefully you guys enjoy the giveaways, and keep stuff rolling. So we'll see what happens, but may the Force be with you all. Appreciate you all tuning in, and it was really exciting to do a show on Star Wars Day. It just never happens. I wonder when the next Sunday will be, where it's May the 4th. But you know what? Maybe next year, regardless of what day it is, I might just do May the 4th stream anyways. But I see you all in here. Yeah, Bester Kid, I kid. I know you are. And then MB Dice says live longer. Pastor, oh boy. Yeah, but people love making those Star Trek jokes on the Star Wars Day for sure. I saw a bunch of posts about it as well. But okay, let me turn this other music off. Cut the music. Cut it. Clint says, thanks, Steve. Great stream as usual. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate the kind words from everybody. Thank you guys for chatting it up with me tonight. Let me know your thoughts. Honestly, this was another great show, but I appreciate it, guys. Really do. And it's always fun hanging out with you guys week in and week out to talk about collecting, talk about fun stuff. Oh man, Keith is just stopping in to the show. Sorry, Keith. I'm just finishing up the show. He says, hey peeps, Keith Lee fan of the channel, what I miss. Hey, appreciate you stopping in the show. We talked about all the Star Wars stuff. We talked about the Prey figure. We talked about in art. We gave some stuff away. And yeah, that was that. So a great Star Wars day. And that's all I got for you guys. Have a great night, everybody. Collect carefully, and may the Force be with you. Good night, everyone.